What's going on, people? This is Joshua, future filmmaker 39480 Reviews, where I talk movies, TV, and music, and I'm here to give you guys another Road to Dune 2021 coverage. Yep. So, a couple weeks ago, through Venice film festivals and such, we have gotten early reactions for the upcoming Denis Villeneuve movie. And I would like to take a look at some of the reactions, look over them, read them, and also tell you what I think the overall consistency is gonna be. So, according to, of course, when you go to Google and you type in Dune, there's already a score from Rotten Tomatoes, which Rotten Tomatoes, let's face it, I've had a bone to pick with those guys ever since they did what they did. It is sitting at a 89%, is an 8.6 out of 10 on IMDb, and that's for a lot of people who hasn't seen it yet in the US, and my people. Of course, you have your trailers and clips and such, so... And the movie has opened in 17 countries, and it's domestic 5 weeks later, and also his counts so far has made $8 million in its first 2 days at the international box office, and people are calling it one of the greatest, most epic and beautiful movies. I know there are a lot of people who are basically just going off at Denis Villeneuve because of what he said about Marvel, but at this point I don't even care. The movie is set to come out in China, so it's gonna make some money, but some people has been calling it a disappointment as such. But I just want to take a look at some of the reviews and basically go into what I think. I will be going do some of them on Twitter, and then I screenshot some of them, and so we're gonna just read here. So
stop it, get some help.
So kicking off with Narratio Ex Machina 2 days ago, he said, "We just watched Dune and it was fantastic. I haven't felt this hype after a movie in a long time. World design, atmosphere, and cinematography are all 10 out of 10. And don't get me started on the absolutely stellar costume design. And please do yourselves a favor and go to the cinema to watch this movie. Dune was made for the big screen, and it should be experienced in all of its visual glory." That is very high praise, but even with those who are not vaccinated, including myself, I have no choice but to watch it at home for the protection of people. So that is 2 days ago. Let's look at another one 13 hours ago. Finn on name is Brolin. Dune, #Dune is spectacular. The cinematography, score, sound, and production design are incredible. The cast is excellent and perfectly casted. What an incredible experience to watch this in the cinema. Blockbuster as filmmaking at its finest, the sequels must flow. Well, I'm not going to go as far as saying anything about sequels right now because we don't know if, of course, US audiences will accept it or not, because I have heard some people say that this won't be for everyone because of the slow pace, because it's not a full-on action sci-fi movie, but sometimes sci-fi can be more than that. And to those who are gonna naysay me in the comments, I have one little meme to share with you. Now let's look at this one. I really want to see this one. From Philip. Denis Villeneuve's Dune was definitely one of the best cinematic experiences of my life. It's an incredibly well casted and executed movie that takes itself very seriously and maintains a lot of vibes and feels from the book. Even though I am still uncertain about a few things, and some of them bothered me, I also need to gather my thoughts more. But it's definitely a great adaptation of Frank Herbert's book, and I'm glad we finally got to see Dune's amazing world building on the big screen. Also, I need to say a few words about my favorite character in the Dune movie. Rebecca Ferguson gives a absolutely amazing performance as Lady Jessica. She was simply perfect and her role was outstanding. Honestly, she gave an Oscar-winning performance. Okay, that's a little too high praise on Rebecca Ferguson's part. I think she's gonna be great. Again, I'm still hesitant about her part, mainly because of the way she's playing this character in the trailers. But as I said in my top 5 reasons why Dune will be awesome and why it could suck, if she does a good job, if she steps away from what she learned from Mission Impossible to win me over with this part, I will agree. I will give her credit. I think Timothy is probably going to be the one to be nominated for Oscars next year if this movie does get nominated. Now this one is really great here. I like this from 19 Hours Ago by Nanakin. It's hard to describe how important Herbert's novel is to me, and when I saw how every detail of the book literally comes to life before my eyes, I had a clear feeling that this was some kind of magic. It was powerful and epic, and it was a whole new level of cinematography. This scene literally brought me to tears. So, those are some of the reviews that I want to see on Twitter. So let's go to my Facebook and let's see the ones I screenshot. I'm not going to go through every one of them. I'm just going to go through select few of them. So Clayton Davis back on September 3rd says Dune is a visual spectacle. A new world is born for people like me with no knowledge of the source material and an achievement by Denis Villeneuve. Spec Oscar nods in every technical category, including Best Director, Best Picture. It opens with the title card Dune Part 1. We better get Dune Part 2. Again, if US audiences and China audiences love this movie and they accept it and people actually go fields to see it, we might get a second part, because this is the Denis Villeneuve we talk about. His last movie, Blade Runner 2049, which was amazing, was not the financial success that it was supposed to be, mainly because of the legacy of the first movie and people just misinterpreted it as an action movie. But here's another one. I want to go into this one by Ben Roth, the DC TV show on September 3rd. Dune is unlike most of Denis Villeneuve's other films, in that it's heavily action-focused. Despite this, it's very entertaining and definitely calls for a sequel. Chalamet is great, but it's Ferguson who shines brightest. Again, Chalamet is the main character. Remember that, people. Rebecca Ferguson is not your main character. I need to say it again. Rebecca Ferguson is not the main character. She is one of the supporting characters who is protecting Chalamet's character. Anyways, but it's Ferguson who shines brightest. It's certainly a film that audiences will remember. This one is from Lorenzo Rotovisor, Venzia 78. Dune Part 1. Jaw-dropping, gorgeous to watch, rousing to experience. It pumps the spice in your veins. Ferguson is commanding as intense as usual. Chalamet gives his best in such a subdued action role. Geometric elegance and chaos. # Dune movie. Very great. Boris Kitt says, my take on Dune. For what it's worth, it redefines the word epic for filmmaking, and movies in a way not seen since the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Like many Villeneuve works, it can be dispassionate at times, but it has a heart in Rebecca Ferguson, who is a standout. So far everyone is saying Chalamet and Ferguson are the standouts, which I'm very happy. I love Rebecca Ferguson as an actress, but I'm being very cautious about her for reasons, because she could screw this up and take the entire movie from Timothée Chalamet, because he is the main character. You people have to remember that. I'm gonna keep saying that because it's true. Now, this next one is a thread, so I'm just gonna scroll through this one. I've had a chance to see Dune movie. Denis Villeneuve has brought a new sci-fi universe to the big screen as we never seen before. Dune is an incredibly captivating and visually breathtaking adventure made better by Hans Zimmer's elevating score, which the score is already out. I'm going to do a soundtrack review for that in the next few weeks. The film is truly epic. The whole cast is impressive. Timothée Chalamet is amazing in the lead role. Rebecca Ferguson shines a light. Jessica from Zendaya to Jason Momoa, each star brings it. Oscar Isaac gives one of his best performances to date. No matter your familiarity with the books, Villeneuve quickly builds the rules of the world without making it hard to follow. By the end of this blockbuster, the stakes are real and you could care about what the story could go next. I'm very happy to hear that. I'll just read one more. Well, at least two more. Brandon Davis, who I follow on Twitter, said, Dune is the spectacle it promises to be. Some sequences move very slow, some scenes move very quickly, and are tremendously engaging. Gorgeous sets and costumes, top-notch world building, Hans Zimmer's music is brilliant, it's insanely ambitious, and very artistic. And just two more. Joe Yuturashi says, Dune is properly epic and a true blockbuster, the type we haven't seen since The Lord of the Rings. The kind of movie that no home theater setup could do true justice. I'm sorry, but I am gonna watch this at home to stay safe. But I'm supporting the movie either way. When the Blu-ray or DVD comes out, I'm gonna buy that shit. Even the 4K, I don't care. I'm supporting this movie either way. With genuine stakes and a satisfying lack of superheroics, and Hans Zimmer's best score. Oh, I wouldn't go that far, but I am definitely going to listen to the score. Timothée Chalamet proves he has the chops to be the style to be a blockbuster lead, and the rest of the ensemble commits with aplomb. Dune is utterly stunning to look at, and with guttural sound and soundtrack that's out of this world. Vincia 78. So, a lot of the praise you're seeing here is definitely great, especially this one. From Aaron Couch. I've experienced Dune. It is a once-in-a-generation film akin to when Lord of the Rings hit theaters 20 years ago. When it ended, I was ready for more. So a lot of people are really saying this is one of the best of the year. And Eric Davis, he also did say in his little thread of the movie, if WB doesn't let this entire crew make Dune Part 2, which I'm sure they are, it will be a great mistake. There won't be a single person who walks out of Dune without thinking about what comes next. This is a film that needs its counterparts feel complete. Maybe that's a negative, but it is the truth. And just look at all that. Just someone. This is like this. I'm very happy this movie is getting a lot of praise. And in China, the movie is going to be coming out Sunday, but in China the movie is going to do well, and the only reason these are the two most this and No Time to Die are the two most anticipated films, because some of the biggest Hollywood titles has failed to set release dates so far. They will have access to Dune in the same way, but you know what? The movie will be just fine, okay? It will be just fine. It won't hurt. And so far, the reception has been. Dune occasionally struggles with its unwieldy source material, but those issues are largely overshadowed by the scope and ambition of this visually thrilling adaptation. And from the film festivals, this movie has gotten a lot of praise. And many complaints has been given the directorial history and the source material, but people are complaining about the pacing. It's not going to be wall-to-wall action, but as long as it's something, I will be okay. I just don't want another boring mess of a film. So with that being said, that is my thoughts on Dune. The Dune critical reaction and what I think. So in the comment section down below, what did you guys think of this video? This is another partial Road to Dune coverage. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Are you somewhere right in the middle? This is not going to be edited entirely. As you can see, I'm on my channel. All my social media links in the description box down below. If you'd like to send money to my time, or you want to send fan mail or anything from Amazon wishlist, you can do that as well. And with that being said, you guys keep it cool. Join the Epictasticness, and I'll see you guys in more Dune related content. Bye bye.